It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints. All that and more coming up next.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006. We welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen here in the booth. Greg, we've been around for a minute, as the kids like to say. I called your games. There are guys who you played with back in your day who are now the veteran players in the league, and we got a couple of veterans here at quarterback. What a difference it makes for a team when they come in with a guy who knows what he's doing back at quarterback.
Oh, and it really does. And remember, Mike, the only way to gain experience is to gain experience. There's no magic formula. You got to be in the fire, make mistakes, make great plays, learning lessons. The more you see, the better you get. And no position is that more magnified than in the NFL at the quarterback position. So the fact that these guys have played so many games, so many seasons, they've seen so much, that's a huge advantage for each of these teams. Now the question is, in today's matchup, who comes out on top?
The Saints coming out, and the veteran leads them. It's their quarterback, Derek Carr, 9 years with the Raiders, now year 2 with the Saints. Greg, for a man who's now 33 years old.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from their opening whistle.
Carr going to look to throw right away. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. Carr working out of the gun. He gets that complete to Cedric Wilson. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
The tight end Moreau is in motion. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Matthew Judon in there for the sack.
At the 30-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
3rd and long. Here's Carr. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
The Falcons, led out by their quarterback, Kirk Cousins. One of the big moves in the offseason, Atlanta acquiring Cousins in free agency. He had 6 years in Washington, the last 6 in Minnesota, and now he begins his run this season with the Falcons.
I had a coach tell me earlier in my career, Mike, specifically about the quarterback position. If you don't have fast feet, you better have a fast mind. And here we have a guy that has played a lot of games under center. He has seen a lot of football, and while he might not be as mobile, he might not have the arm strength to make all the throws he had earlier in his career, that experience behind center, that experience being in these moments before, man, having that quick mind, there's not a whole lot of defense is going to throw at him that he hasn't seen.
2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And I think this is going to be a matchup they exploit the rest of the game. They go to it here early to test it. And I think with those results, it's something they should continue to come back to, because I'm not sure the defense has a matchup for that running back.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run it here with Robinson. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu from the secondary on the stop. 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore all over that. Gets a hand in there to knock it away. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Cousins to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
That's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch, because right now these downfield passes, the defense is all over. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
First down throw for Carr. This one is caught by Jawan Johnson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Throwing is Carr. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Play action now. It's Cousins. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, right back to Robinson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Howden. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 41-yard line. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Hayden Ellis in on that stop. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll run a draw now. It's Kamara. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Carr from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league now, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And 3rd down coming up.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. He'll get this to the former Bear, Darnell Mooney. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
That's complete. It's the former Cardinal Rondale Moore. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells. so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Cousins now. That is caught side of the end zone. Drake, London, touchdown Atlanta. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
The kick is good. Makes the score Falcons 7, Saints nothing. Bradley Cooligan sets the kickoff.
So, 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They put Wilson in motion. On 1st down, they'll start out with Kamara. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Back is Carr. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Good for the Saints. 1st and 10.
So after 1, it's the Falcons with the early lead. More from New Orleans after this. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. They'll give this to Kamara, running right. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to...
He gets 3. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Blake Groupie comes on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Saints will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Ray McLeod on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Finding space at the 40. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
He finds the former 49er. That's Charlie Werner. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Saints' 33-yard line.
Another run here for Robinson. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. Cousins. That one is caught by Mooney. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Falcons will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Carr to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Carr. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Automatic first down.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. To throw, it's Carr. That's deep for Olave. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball's over 60 yards in the air, and I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those. So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Left side into the hands of Olave.
What that play call tells me is that play caller made up his mind. We're on 3rd and inches. If we don't get it, we're going for it on 4th down. So he really treated that 3rd down like 2nd down. They worked the outside part of the field, simple pitch and catch. It's a nice pickup.
Carr now to throw on 1st down. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus, and that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
Give, and here comes Robinson. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. 1st and 10. They'll go again with Robinson. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scale.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Saints have got it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Olave is the motion man. Carr now on 2nd down. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. Now a 3rd and 2. The tight end Moreau is in motion. He's got his man. That's Olave. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Carr. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They put Wilson in motion. Now a 2nd down throw from Carr. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
The tight end Moreau is in motion. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Algier. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He'll get it inside the 20. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he will get into the end zone. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Falcons.
Mike, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. On first down, Carr. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Carr. That one caught over the middle by the rookie. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. On 1st and 10, Carr. That's to the sideline where he finds Olave.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
That's in the end zone and intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Cousins. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That's Carl Granderson in there to record the sack. They don't want a repeat of first down, so they'll keep it on the ground now. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Michael, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. These two teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike and Greg.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half coming up. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. He's to midfield. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
You could almost hear the conversations on the sideline. So they spend the halftime talking about, we can't let up. We've got to come back and extend our lead here to start the second half. And they come out and get a huge boost with a terrific kickoff return.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. And he'll work his way down to about the 41. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On the give, it's Robinson. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Willie Gay. And the Saints are going to take over just shy of midfield.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
The Saints offense and Derek Carr set to take over once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Olave is the motion man. First down throw for Carr. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. They'll try and run for this with Kamara. And he is going to have the Saints first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Second down, Carr. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Carr. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Here comes Blake Groupie for this field goal try. This one from 52 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints are able to cut it to 4, 17-13.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They run over center with Robinson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Short throw taken by Pitts.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. That's into the hands of Moore. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. That tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down. Pitts is the man in motion. On 1st and 10, Cousins. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Cousins now on 2nd down. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Kirk Cousins. Touchdown, Atlanta. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass. And after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
Here's Coop for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Falcons will extend this third quarter lead.
Saints 13. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Olave is the motion man. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he'll get about 4 to the 29. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll go again here with Kamara. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here now, 3rd and 5. Carr working out of the gun. Open man, left side, he's got it. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
2nd down and 8. They're going to go right back to Kamara. And he'll get this close to a first down. Gets about 7, maybe a yard short of the first down. 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And he's not going to get the first down. Met and brought down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They do not get it done. Oh, he shanked it. Headed straight for the sideline. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Here's Cousins. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. They go play action with Cousins. That one knocked away and incomplete.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
They'll try and run for this with Algier. And he's going to have a Falcons first down by a couple of yards. Give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Atlanta.
And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start. On the ground, it's Algier. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
A first down throw for Cousins. That one is caught by Mooney. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. He'll come up now for second down and 4. Play action now. It's Cousins. Open man downfield. That's London. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Atlanta.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
On second down, it's a run with Robinson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Throwing now, Cousins. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Rondale Moore. Touchdown, Falcons. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Bradley Pinion set to kickoff.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Whoa! And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, Carr. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incomplete. He was trying to get it to Alvin Kamara that time, and it'll be second down. Here's Carr. That's into the hands of the fullback.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
3rd and 5. Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Carr. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now Robinson. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The score, Falcons 38, Saints 13. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They put Wilson in motion. On 1st and 10, Carr.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Now, a 2nd down throw from Carr. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Carr. Quick throw, taken in. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Throwing is Carr. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? That's deep for Olave. That's caught. And he will score. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Saints. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this point.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. McLeod now to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. On the give, this is Algier. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it, and no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Off the play fake, here's Cousins. He'll let this go deep. for the end zone.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
On third down, it's Robinson. The offense is out there, 4th and inches. They'll run the sneak, and he's going to have a Falcons first down. They managed to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. They'll run it here with Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. And he continues to rack up the yardage on the ground, and that last run puts him over 200 rushing yards in this game. Now Algier. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. We'll go again here with Algier. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
They'll go right back to Algier. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. To the goal line and in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Falcons. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This gonna be returned from right around the goal line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Here's 1st and 10. Back is Carr. He'll take a shot, looking for Wilson. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
1st down throw for Carr. Pass is caught by Olave. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The 37-yard line.
Carr. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now Carr. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Carr from the gun on 3rd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice job with the protection up front. Just nobody could get open downfield, so it's a combination of your offensive weapons have to do a better job taking advantage of that time to work and separate. But also, how impressive is that by that defense to be able to cover for that amount of time?
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Clark Phillips. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
One final kneel down here inside the 40-second mark. Should be enough to put this one on ice. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play, and in the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Damn. You know one thing I love about losing money? I gotta get it back.
Said it was up and it was stuck.